Welcome to TrendsZ, home of trends. The modern-day space race is no longer a contest between governments. It's now led by two billionaires with world-changing ambitions, Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos. Both titans are determined to conquer space, but their visions couldn't be more different. SpaceX, under Musk's leadership, aims to establish human colonies on Mars, while Bezos and Blue Origin envision a future where millions of people live and work in space communities, orbiting the Earth. Their ambitions are driving innovation and reshaping how the world thinks about space travel, tourism, and industry. But who will win this race to shape humanity's future in space? Let's take a deep dive into what these two companies are working toward and how their rivalry is impacting the global space economy, politics, and scientific exploration. The vision: Mars colonies versus space communities. Musk and Bezos have fundamentally different ideas about where humanity belongs in the cosmos. Elon Musk sees Mars as a backup plan, a second home for humanity if Earth becomes uninhabitable due to climate change, asteroid impacts, or other existential threats. His goal is to build a self-sustaining city on Mars by the 2030s, one that can support millions of people. Musk's philosophy is simple. If we can live on two planets, we're more likely to survive. In contrast, Bezos believes Earth is a paradise that should be preserved, and the solution lies not in abandoning it, but relocating industries and infrastructure into space. Blue Origin envisions building O'Neill cylinders, giant rotating space habitats, where millions of people could live, work, and thrive without harming Earth's environment. These space colonies could host cities, farms, and industries, providing new opportunities for economic growth without polluting the planet. Both visions are grand, but they also reflect different approaches to the same challenge: how to ensure the long-term survival and prosperity of humanity. Reusable rockets, SpaceX versus Blue Origin. One of the key innovations driving this new space race is reusable rocket technology. SpaceX was the first company to successfully develop reusable rockets with the Falcon 9, which revolutionized space travel by drastically lowering launch costs. SpaceX now conducts frequent launches, supporting everything from satellite deployments to missions for NASA. Musk's next step is the Starship rocket, a fully reusable spacecraft designed for deep space travel and carrying humans to Mars. Starship will also play a role in lunar missions and other interplanetary explorations. Blue Origin, on the other hand, developed the New Shepard rocket for suborbital space tourism, giving civilians the opportunity to experience a few minutes of weightlessness. Blue Origin also has plans for New Glenn, a reusable heavy-lift rocket that will compete with SpaceX's Falcon 9 and Starship. However, delays in development have placed Blue Origin behind SpaceX in terms of actual launches and achievements. Despite these challenges, the competition between these companies is pushing the limits of rocket technology. Every breakthrough accelerates the day when space travel becomes accessible not just for governments, but for everyday people and businesses. Lunar ambitions, competing for the moon. While Musk and Bezos are looking toward Mars and orbital habitats, both companies are also deeply invested in lunar exploration. NASA's Artemis program aims to land humans on the moon by 2025 and build a sustainable base there, which will serve as a launch pad for future missions to Mars and beyond. In 2021, SpaceX won a crucial contract with NASA to develop the Human Landing System, HLS, using its Starship vehicle, beating out Blue Origin's proposal. This victory was a significant blow to Bezos, who argued that NASA should have selected multiple contractors to foster competition. Bezos even challenged the decision in court, though the ruling ultimately upheld NASA's choice. Despite this setback, Blue Origin hasn't given up on lunar exploration. It continues to develop the Blue Moon lander and form partnerships with other companies and governments to remain in the lunar race. The moon's resources, such as helium-3, a potential fuel for nuclear fusion, make it a key target for future exploration. The company that secures a foothold on the moon could unlock new economic opportunities and influence future space policy. Impact on global space policies and innovation. The rivalry between SpaceX and Blue Origin is reshaping global space policies in unexpected ways. Historically, space exploration was dominated by national space agencies like NASA, ESA, and Roscosmos, but the rise of private companies is changing the landscape. Governments now partner with commercial ventures to achieve space goals, relying on private innovation to accelerate progress. This shift is democratizing space access, enabling smaller countries and companies to participate in space exploration. SpaceX's Starlink satellite network is already transforming global communications by providing internet access to remote regions. At the same time, Blue Origin's vision of space-based research and industry opens new possibilities for pharmaceutical development, scientific experiments, and industrial manufacturing. However, the increasing presence of private companies in space also raises concerns about regulation, space traffic management, and environmental impact. Thousands of satellites are being launched, creating a growing risk of space debris. Governments and international organizations are working on policies to ensure peaceful use of space and prevent conflicts over resources. The question is, will policymakers be able to keep up with the rapid pace of innovation? Space tourism, the next big industry. Both SpaceX and Blue Origin are eyeing space tourism as a way to fund future exploration. SpaceX has already sent civilians on multi-day missions to orbit the Earth and is planning a moon mission with tourists. Blue Origin, meanwhile, is focusing on shorter suborbital flights with New Shepard, giving passengers a glimpse of space for a few minutes. Space tourism could soon become a billion-dollar industry, offering more people the chance to experience space firsthand. However, it also raises ethical and environmental questions. Critics argue that wealthy tourists traveling to space contribute to carbon emissions, while others worry that space tourism could distract companies from their more ambitious goals. Even so, the development of space tourism is driving innovation and inspiring the next generation of engineers, scientists, and explorers. It may also spark public interest and support for future space missions, accelerating humanity's journey to the stars. Who will win the space race? The rivalry between Musk and Bezos is more than just a competition. It's a defining moment in human history. SpaceX currently has the upper hand, but Blue Origin's focus on long-term infrastructure could prove equally transformative. The race is not just about who gets there first, but about who can create a sustainable presence in space that will benefit future generations. In the end, the winner may not be a single company or individual. The real victory lies in the fact that humanity is on the verge of becoming a spacefaring civilization. Whether we settle on Mars, build cities in orbit, or travel to distant planets, the progress made by SpaceX and Blue Origin will lay the foundation for a new era of exploration and discovery. Conclusion: a new frontier awaits. The Musk versus Bezos space race is reshaping the future of humanity. It's a race between two extraordinary visions, one that aims to colonize other planets and another that seeks to build thriving communities in space. Both approaches will inspire innovation, challenge global policies, and unlock new possibilities for generations to come. The question isn't just who will win this race, but how far will humanity go as a result? Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this exploration of the space race, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay ahead of the curve with TrendsZ, home of trends. See you in the next video.